So our client was opening a number of new warehouses, but couldn't get in there to actually train new employees on the new technology. VR ended up being the right solution to do just that. So today we're talking about the decant process inside of a distribution center and using virtual reality training for that process. So the problem we solved with this training program was really a number of different things. One is the employee readiness. These warehouses were being built, getting ready to come up online, but they didn't really have any training available. So the real goal of this was, as they're bringing talent in, but don't have the equipment available yet, we wanted to bridge that gap and recreate all the processes that they're gonna go through. So the decanting process is involving taking product that's in a much larger box, breaking it down, and then moving it into something like a tote.
So a box will come down to the learner and they'll unbox that, look at the product that's inside, make sure they scan it and verify that that product is what the barcode says it should be. Some items require prep, so we teach the learner that if they need to tape something or bag something like a liquid, that they'll go through that process. And after that's been completed, they'll take those products and put them into a tote, making sure that they can utilize as much space as possible in that, and then they send it on their way.
So the VR program, the way it was built, was to replicate all of that and pack as much knowledge as we can in a short period of time. It basically will walk them through the whole process. Our 3D team went on site to get measurements, to get photos, videos, everything so that we can build it exactly as how they would see it in their warehouse.
We'll take all of our references and start getting to work on modeling the environment and the objects that are going to be in it. We try to achieve a high level of fidelity with our models because we really want to create an environment that's as realistic as possible so the learner feels like they have that familiarity.
So it was built in a full computer-generated environment, so every object, all the screens are fully interactable. So it is building the muscle memory of moving product A to product B and then arranging it correctly within the totes. It's the screens to click on their warehouse management system. It's using the knife to open the box in a safe manner. All of it is designed around physically manipulating objects. So while they're in the training, when they hit the floor, it's all completely familiar to them.
Because of that familiarity, they're already thinking, oh, I've encountered this before. They remember what they did in the headset.
The other element that's ultra important and why we use something like VR is because you can make it very fun and you can make it very competitive. Users in a classroom are competing against one another of how utilized percentage-wise they can make the totes, how many of them they can get complete, and in what period of time. Anytime we can increase the level of fun, engagement, and overall competitiveness, we know that learners are going to retain the information for longer periods of time as well. Customers are seeing a reduction in job turnover, a reduction in the time to productivity to ramp up new employees in these job functions, and also a reduction in overall error rates while they're on the job. The benefit when you partner with a company like ours is we're building something that you own. You start to create a foundation. All the assets that we model, everything that we do is something that you own and can be used for multiple audiences. We can put learners through training and allow them to understand the standard of training, but then also evaluate them on the knowledge comprehension that they've gained from it without impacting your production environment, using real product, being on the machinery. So it's a safe way for them to learn the process, make mistakes, and then take what they've learned and apply it in a real world setting.